Ladies and gentlemen, the American jury and Bulldog Nation, I want to talk about a county. I think tomorrow I'll talk about Grant County. Remind me, Sabrina. I want you to know that there are certain counties in any region or in our country, and it is amazing how the vibe, that's a big pop word to use now, isn't it, of a county and how a county functions and operates, including their legal system, is just tough to swallow. Butler County, Ohio, which is supposed to be this bastion of Republican conservatism, and it might be so. Do you know that back in 2015, when we were trying Durrani cases up there and not having much success, we found out from a lawyer that had, a defense lawyer who told us that he goes, did you know that the biggest verdict for a medical malpractice case in Butler County was only $200,000? And I can tell you, based upon my experience with the jurors, it was a head scratcher. For example, in one jury, they chose the foreman based upon the woman that went to the bathroom when they first all sat down. She got up into the bathroom, and they thought it would be funny to make her the foreman since she left the room. That kind of stuff. But there was just so much of it. The judges there are clearly harsh, Republican, heartless judges. They always try to say, well, they're just enforcing the law, following the law. No. They bend the law to the defense bar and their political donors. And get this, a judge on a case that we lost, a special judge in a Durrani litigation, reversed it, the jury verdict, to give us a new trial because the defense attorney had put something into the exhibits that shouldn't have been in the exhibits that went back to the jury room. It's the only time I've ever been involved in a case where a judge set aside a jury verdict in a medical malpractice case. And it was the right thing to do. The 10th Circuit Court of Appeals that covers Butler County reversed him. Recently, a 10th Circuit Court of Appeals upheld a Butler County judge where we disclosed an affidavit of merit years ago. There ends up being a scheduling order that the lawyer never got, so the affidavit wasn't disclosed under the scheduling order, but had been disclosed 2 years earlier. They said too bad. I mean, it's unbelievable. Then, of course, you have Sheriff Butler, who I once got along with, no longer, because he's just a grandstanding asshole. He is. I'll say that to his face. Sheriff Butler, you are a grandstanding asshole. And the idea, I can agree with most of his politics. He personally is a grandstanding asshole. When he came out and opposed his officers using Narcan on repeat drug people who overdosed, that tells you all you need to know about the type of human being Sheriff Butler is. He can wear that cowboy hat all he wants. He ain't no cowboy. He's an asshole. So I just want to tell, now the latest thing is some of the things that have happened that have been brought to my attention, which I'm going to get involved in. Butler County, whatever they call themselves, Child Protective Services, Social Services, Ohio Job Family Practices, whatever the hell they call themselves, I want you to know it is shocking, some of the information that has been brought to me. And remember, they've had an auditor that got in trouble. They've had prosecutor that got in trouble. There's a lot of corrupt stuff in good old Butler County, Ohio. And I just want to bash them. That's what this video is about. Bashing the Butler County, Ohio court system and legal system. So if you got a story, I want to hear it. Thanks.